Is a monster with the head of a sheep. This day it watched the night. It crept into the sheep pen on the farm. In the darkness came the sound of heavy breathing. The sheep seemed to smell danger. They all huddled together. Soon a ewe comes out of her pen. She lies down on the ground. It was like a sacrifice. A few moments later, as all the sheep watched, the creature with the head of a sheep left. 5 months passed. Mary and Tom, the farmers, helped the ewe to give birth. The first 2 sheep were fine, but when it came to the third one, the couple were stunned. The result was a strange baby. Mary, who had lost her son at an early age and was unable to have children, immediately took the baby to her room. She put it in a pot and took care of it, and named it Ada. This had been the name of her deceased daughter. Tom, the father, not only took care of the goat's milk, he even made a special cot for the goatman. But there were some joys and some sorrows. The mother sheep ran out of her pen after losing her baby, calling out to the window. She was sure her baby was in there. When Mary saw her, Mary saw it and immediately chased the mother away. By now, the couple had come to think of the sheep as a gift from God. But when they returned from their work that day, Ida had disappeared. Anxious, the couple began to look around for me. Soon they found Ada in a pasture not far away. They found Ada. It turned out that the mother had taken her. Mary immediately picked up Ada, and Tom took off his clothes and wrapped him in his clothes. And then the real face of Ada was revealed. It turned out to be a monster with a sheep's head and a human body. The 2 men ignored the ewe's feelings. They carried Ada away. The ewe followed and wailed. She wanted them to leave the baby behind. But the ewe's pestering angered Mary. Their twisted love is driving them mad, and danger is slowly approaching. The couple adopts a half-man, half-goat monster in order to keep it for themselves. The woman shoots the mother goat, but she ends up in a lot of trouble because the father sheep is not a normal person. At night Anna has a strange dream. She saw a flock of sheep with glowing eyes staring at her, as if to warn her. She woke up to the sound of ewes barking outside. Anna couldn't stand it any longer. She had already lost a child. She would never allow another person or creature to possess Ada, so she grabbed her shotgun and went outside. She decided to get rid of the mother sheep. The mother sheep was killed instantly. Anna then dragged the body of the mother sheep and buried it on the hillside a short distance away. But little did she know, what she had just done had been seen by her husband's brother. He didn't know why his sister-in-law was doing this. It wasn't until dinner time. The 2 men called Ada out, looking at the monster with the head of a sheep. The brother-in-law was completely stunned. Ada had a sheep's head. His body was half human. Although he can't speak, but he uses body language to express his thoughts. One day my brother-in-law saw Ada. He grabbed a handful of grass and fed it to him. To his surprise, Ada actually ate it. When Tom saw that, he immediately picked up Ada. He scolded his brother for letting him eat the grass. To end the drama, my brother-in-law had taken Ada away from me when they were sleeping. He took Ada with him on the sly, and on his way out, he took the shotgun. Ada had no idea what was going to happen next. She just followed her uncle out of the house as her brother-in-law pointed the gun at Ada. As he was about to end it all, Anna suddenly woke up in the house. She got up and saw that Ada was gone. She came into the living room. Ida was asleep in her brother-in-law's arms. I see that my brother-in-law has finally gone soft. He couldn't do it, but it didn't last long. The lamb's real father came to my door. The half-man, half-goat monster. It has come to take its revenge on man. A few months ago, the wife of the holy creature gave birth to a special sheep cub. The farmer shot the mother sheep in order to keep it for himself. He shot the mother sheep, so the monster came to the farm to take his revenge. The 3 men and the sheep were watching TV in the house, not even aware of the danger approaching. The sheepdog outside the door seems to smell something unusual, and as if sensing something, Ada, she sneaks out. She found the dog staring at something. Ada ran over and was frozen in her tracks. In her eyes, she saw a standing humanoid. The dog immediately jumped on him. Ida was so scared that she turned around and ran away. Back inside, she looked at herself in the mirror. She looks exactly like the monster outside. And then she looked at the sheep on the wall. Ida also seemed to understand something in her mind. At that moment Mary was giving her brother-in-law a ride in the car. Tom wakes up and realizes the dog is missing. So he took Ada and went to look around the farm. But little did he know that danger was closing in on him. Mary returns home to find that both Tom and Ada were gone. As she searched for them, she heard a gunshot in the distance. Tom fell to the ground with his neck in his hands, and it was the goat-headed monster that shot him. It dropped the gun and dragged his child away. Tom tried to stop it, but there was nothing he could do. By the time Mary got there, Tom was dead. She cried out as she held her husband's body. At this point, she had not only lost her baby, she had also lost her husband. The film tells a dark fable. A woman who, having lost her son at an early age, has become psychologically distorted. In order to possess the lamb, she kills the ewe, and her cruelty eventually brings her own retribution. What is your interpretation of the film? Let us know in the comments section. Well, that's it for today. See you next time.